Purple Magic Mixtape. Vamoose, you're whack to me. You are now rocking with the best. DJ Smooth, leaving all the competition in the dust. You're listening to the Weekend Oldie Show with your host.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is David Awag.
And I'm JC Pyros.
And this is Alright Radio Station. How are you, my friend?
I'm okay. How about you, buddy?
I'm great. It's been raining right now?
Yeah. It's so cold, man. Really it is, right?
Alright.
So, what time is it? It's 2:57 p.m.
And by the way, we have a new segment called
The Drama Club.
Oh, and we just got a letter.
Yeah, we just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. And here's our very first radio drama for this day. It is about an unnamed person who wrote a letter to his childhood friend called Pete, who left this country to be an American citizen, to tell him the changes that happened in their hometown since he left.
We will start after a short break.
Thank you. Is that cool? Look at the eye.
Choosing milk isn't just fun, it's also really good for you. And for even more fun, you can get apple slices and a mini minion of your very own. From the new movie Despicable Me 2, rated PG in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
It was just short, isn't it? And now, here we go.
Once upon a time, there's a person writing a letter to his childhood friend named Pedro, who fell to USA.
Pete, old friend, there isn't really much change in our hometown since you left. This morning, I couldn't find anymore the grave of Simeona, the country buried at the foot of Miguel's mango tree when we were grade 4 after she was hit by a truck while crossing the street. The bulldozer has messed it up while making the feeder road into the mountains to reach the hearts of the farmers.
Meow, meow, meow,
Simeona! Simeona!
meow, meow, meow.
Hey Pedro, have you found Simeona?
Yes,
Where?
in the street.
What? Why is she there?
She got run over a truck.
What?
They hurriedly went to the street where their pet cat is run over.
Let's bury her somewhere. I think the foot of Miguel's mango tree is a good burial spot.
Okay.
They picked up their pet cat and began to bury it at the foot of Miguel's mango tree.
Goodbye, Simeona. May you rest in peace.
Goodbye to Simeona. We will miss you.
After several years.
What? Where's the mango tree here? Where's Simeona's grave? What happened here?
Oh, you didn't know? Bulldozers cleared the ground because they are now making this into a road.
They should not just go doing that. They're destroying properties here.
Well, it is just their job and they are instructed to do it, so we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you're right. The farmers come down every Sunday to sell their agony and their sweat for a few pesos, lose in the cockpit, or get drunk on the way home.
We work hard to farm, but despite all of that, this is only what we get.
You're right.
Well, if this always happens, why don't we just get drunk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go.
A steel bridge, named after the congressman's wife, now spans the Grey River, where Tasho, the old goat, had split the skin of our young lizards to make us a man years ago.
Are you ready, guys?
yes.
Okay, you first.
Okay.
Please take it easy, old man. Yes. Okay, you next.
Okay,
Are ready?
not yet.
Here we come.
Old man. Old man.
You crazy kid. Alright, next. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh, you're brave.
I'm the man.
Alright, you ready?
Yes,
Here we go. Oh, you're brave too.
the long blue hills where we used to shoot birds with slingshot or spend the summer afternoons we loved so much doing nothing in the tall grass, have been bought by the mayor's son. Now there's barbed wire fence around them. The birds have gone away.
Hey, are you doing something?
No, I'm not. I'm bored.
Great! Let's go shoot some birds up there in the hills. The loser will treat the one who shot the most number of birds.
Deal. Wait there. I just go get my slingshot too.
After several years.
Since Pedro is gone and I have nothing to do, I'll just rest on the top of the hills where we used to play.
Then he went up to the hills and then
What? Since when there's property here? Damn them politicians. They just go build their structures in every land available. The mayor owns a big sugar plantation, 3 new cars, and a mansion with a gate overhung with sampaguita. Inside the gate are guys who carry a rifle and a pistol.
while he was walking on the road, he passed by the mansion of the mayor of their hometown.
Wow! The mayor's house is so huge. I wonder how does she live there?
That man is strange. He looked like he will do something bad. Get him away from here. Yes, sir. Hey, what are you staring at? Get away from here, or else we'll arrest you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at the house.
Whatever. Just go. Just get away from here. This is a private property. You people aren't allowed here.
Okay. Those guards sure are strict. But well, they are serving for someone on a high position. So, I think it's normal. We still go to Conga store for rice and sardines and sugar and nails for the coffin. Still, only a handful go to masses on Sundays. In the church, the men talk, sleep, the children play. The priest is sad.
A reading from the Gospel according to Jeremiah chapter 33 verses 6 and 8. Behold, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them, and I will reveal to them abundance of peace and truth. I will cleanse them from all their iniquity, by which they have sinned against me, and I will pardon all their iniquities, by which they have sinned against me, and by which they have transgressed against me. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Man, people now are not taking the word of the Lord seriously. They're just here like the church is a park or a playground of where they can just do anything they want. This is just sad. Last night, the storm came and blew away the cornflowers. The cornfields are full of cries.
After the storm, the people are crying.
These cornflowers are our source of money for our living. What are we supposed to do without them now? Without them, we get no money to buy food for our family. What are we supposed to eat now?
Julia has just become a war. She liked good clothes, good food, big money. That's why she became a war. Now, a hometown got 7 wars.
While Julia is talking with her friends.
You know, my boyfriend is so cheap. When we went on a date, we just ate at a cheap restaurant. And after that, he bought me clothes. It looks so cheap. But when I wear that, I look like one of those poor people. So I threw them away.
What you did is just right. I can't stand those things.
You know what? If I were you, I'd already break up with him. I can't live like that.
Yeah, I'm already planning on breaking up with him. I want to have a good life, but with him, I just get nowhere.
Pedro, old friend, every time we have a good reason to get drunk and be carried home in a wheelbarrow, we always remember you. Oh, we miss both Pete and Pedro.
Pass me the bottle. I'm so drunk. I wanna.
Oh man, you should drink more.
I wanna go home now.
Remember us to your American wife, you lucky bastard. Islao, your cockeyed uncle, now calls himself Stanley after he began wearing clothes you sent him last Christmas.
One Christmas, after Pedro or Pete sent a balikbayan box in their hometown, filled with things for his family and relatives in there.
These clothes Pedro sent me are so good. I feel like a rich man while wearing this. Okay? From now on, you should stop calling me by Islao and start calling me Stanley.
Are you serious, Islao?
Oh yes, I am. And as I said, it's not Islao anymore, and it's Stanley, okay?
Ay, okay. P.S. Tasho, the old goat, sends your lizard his warmest congratulations.
And there ends the letter of the letter sender, person to his childhood friend, Pedro, also called Pete.
Man, that story was tragic and sad. There's really lots of changes that happened to their hometown, and also the people living in there.
Yeah, you're right, babe. And that's the end of our radio drama segment called The Drama Club.
Thank you to all the people who listened and tuned in to us. I wish we all learned something from that story. So, I'm Dave Adawag.
And I'm JC Payos.
This
is Alright Radio
Radio Station. Thank you for listening.